Hello students, today we start the unit second. So unit second in your syllabus it is based on the gymnosperm. In gymnosperm the example in your syllabus that is the cycas. So question first is the systematic position of cycas. So let's discuss the classification system of the cycas plant. So cycas is under the division gymnosperm. The characters of the gymnosperms are the ovules are naked, the seeds are not enclosed by the fruit wall. So ovules in the gymnospermic plants are the naked ovules. That means you can see in your eyes. With the help of eyes we can easily see the ovules of the gymnospermic plants. In the next character is the seeds. So the seeds of the gymnospermic plants are not enclosed by fruit wall. If we generally see the fruits in our surrounding areas like angiospermic fruit plants. So in the angiosperm the fruits are enclosed by the fruit wall. फ्रूट्स रहता है उसको फ्रूट ऑल भी प्रेजेंट रहता है बट इन जिम्नोस्पर्म फ्रूट ऑल और द सीड्स मोस्टली द सीड्स आर नॉट enclosed by the fruit alls. If we see the apple seeds, so apple seeds या lemon का आप if you see the examples of lemon plant, so lemon in in the fruits of lemon, the seeds are at the centers and it covered by the fruit alls. Generally, this is present in the angiospermic plant, but in gymnosperms, these seeds not enclosed by the fruit alls. The next character it is heterospores. That means they produces the different types of spores. In the gymnosperm, also characterized by the gametophyte is recessive and sporophyte is dominant. That means the gametophytic generation it is in a recessive stage and sporophytic generation is dominant stage. The fertilization is spirally zooidogamy or sipponogamy. So generally the fertilization will be takes place by the process of partially zooidogamy and sipponogamy. The next is about the class. So the cycas comes under the class Cycadophyta. Cycadophyta it is characterized by the single fertilization. That means only one time the fertilization will be takes place. It forms the haploid endosperm. In that the single or endosperm in the haploid stage. The male gametes in the Cycadophyta groups are the motile male gametes, as you generally see that they move from one place to the another place. It comes under the order Cycadales. So order Cycadales it is characterized by the stem is unbranched. Stem the part of the plant that is stem which is unbranched, as like the coconut plant. Coconut plant आपने देखा है. In the coconut plant it is unbranched plants. Same like these order cycadales will be unbranched stem. The stem with scars of the fallen leaves. आपने coconut के plant पे देखा as you seen in the coconut plant, in that the leaves scars are present on the stem. Same like here in cycas plant. Then third character is the dimorphic leaves. Dimorphic, that means two types of leaves are observed in this cycas plant. One is the foliage and scaly leaves. Foliage leaves, that means those are in the large or size. These are foliage leaves, or the scale-like structure which are present on the stem, that is the scaly leaves. So in the cycas plant, foliage as well as scaly leaves are observed. Then family Cycadaceae. Cycadaceae, that means or it is characterized by the palm-like appearance. As I already told, like the coconut, जो palm So this cycas plant is look like the palmy plants, for example coconut plants or the other plants. Then the next character is about the foliage leaves forms the crown at the apex of the stem. As you see in the coconut plant. So in coconut plant leaves are present at the apex of the stem. Same like in cycas plant. The in Cycadaceae also characterized by the male is compact and woody. So the male plant or male cone is in the form of compact and they will be somewhat woody structure. Then the genus cycas. So in the cycas, the loose female cone formed by the megasporophyll and megasporangium is the largest in the plant kingdom. So female cone of the cycas plant, in that there is the loosely arranged female cone and which is called as the megasporophyll. In the megasporophyll, megasporangium are there. So in this gymnosperm plant, the large size of megasporangium are present in that plant. As you seen, the in pteridophytic or bryophytic plant, there are the male gametes and female gametes. Similarly, here the male cone and female cone are there. Some species are the bisexual, or some species will be unisexual. That means some species in some species the male cone and female cone both are present on the same plant, and some species are there in that the male plant and female plant both the plants are the different. So these are the some identifying or important characters of the cycas. Then next is about the distribution. So the cycas plant is mostly distributed throughout the world, but mostly these are present in the tropical and some subtropical region. I think you in your syllabus also there is the biogeographical regions are there. So in that we have detailed study about the different regions of these or different regions which are present in the world we have studied. But here this cycas plant is mostly present in the tropical and subtropical. That means the moderate type of rainfalls are there in that area, and having some climate which will be also the moderate in stage. At that is in that places these type of plants will be observed. Then occurrence. So mostly the cycas plants occurs in the xerophytic condition. That means in the dried area. In dried area, these which is called as the xerophytic condition. So in dried area, these cycas plants will be observed. And in India, the two species of the cycas mostly present in that cycas sarcinalis, which is wild species, and cycas revoluta, which is used as a which is used in the as a ornamental species. So this is regarding the systematic position of cycas. In India, only two species are there, cycas sarcinalis and cycas revoluta. उसमें cycas revoluta which is used for ornamental purposes, and in most of this garden these plant cycas revoluta will be grow as a focus point, and in that cycas sarcinalis it is wild species which is observed in the xerophytic conditions.